Please introduce yourself.
Sure, sir. Sir, I am from Angul district and I have done my matriculation in DAV Public School, Talche Thermal. After that, I have done my intermediate in DAV Chandrasekharpur and then graduation from BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. And sir, then I am working in a multinational company, Oracle India Private Limited.
How long have you been working?
Sir, I joined in 2019. It was a direct campus placement which I got from my college, and after that, sir.
Your profile shows that you have been a phenomenal student, but why did you stop studying after your graduation?
Sir, I
Just a bachelor degree is enough for good personality, do you think so?
Sir, actually since childhood I was interested for civil services, and then since engineering provides like a varied dimension for means to explore one's personality, that's why I had chosen engineering for my graduation. And once I completed graduation, I got good placement in my campus, and so I had joined that for my financial independence, and I was simultaneously pursuing civil services. I was preparing for the same, and I have also appeared UPSC mains this time. So I was continuing reading, sir, along with managing my job.
Do you have any plan for further studies?
Sir, definitely. I'm interested about tribals. That's why I have kept my optional as anthropology, and I'll be pursuing it after once I am able to get a job, and then I can continue pursuing and exploring more about the tribal life.
After getting into civil services, do you think you will be able to continue studies?
Sir, it is actually, I think that exploring about them is not only academic basis, it is a part of my own life that doesn't require a degree. Exploring them, knowing about them, and educating the masses about them, that is my first priority, and so that will be my motto.
What is the percentage of tribal population in Odisha?
Sir, it is around 29%. To be
How many tribes do we have?
Sir, we have 62 ST tribes and 13 PVTGs.
And how many languages do they speak? How many languages are surviving in Odisha? Tribal languages?
Sir, in my limited knowledge, I think around 17 languages, but I'll check once.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, LIPSA, actually, do you know what is the article for a notified tribes? What is the article in the constitution?
Sir, for denotified tribes.
Denotified tribe.
Sir, for denotified tribes, I'm not exactly sure, but I can tell in general about the scheduled tribes. So, like Article 29 and 30, they are mainly for minorities, and tribals are also covered in that. And apart from that, our DPSP Article 46 speaks about the educating and developing their economic standards. The scheduled tribes.
What is Article 342?
Sir, Article 342 is like President declaring about how many STs are there. Yes, sir. So that, and sir, regarding denotified tribes, they are like not so pursued right now, because they were during the time of British legacy. So now government has just made them denotified tribes.
Okay, recently actually the last person of indigenous tribe died in the Amazon forest of Brazil. That man is called Man of Hole. He is living in a small hole in the ground. So for the tribal protection and for indigenous tribe, what are the action taken by government of India for their protection?
Sure, sir. Government is taking many actions for the protection of tribals. For example, sir, we have Vandhan scheme, where the minor forest produce of tribals, that is given primary processing, as well as care is taken for its value enrichment. Along with that, we also have one Bandhu scheme, where care is taken to improve their economic standards. Sir, we also have schemes like Tri-Food scheme, where tertiary process of minor forest produce is taken care of. And apart from that, sir, recently like Facebook has launched goal scheme, which is going online as leaders for the tribals to pursue the tribal youth to take up many initiatives as leaders. So like this government is doing and so a major scheme is Pradhan Mantri Vandhan scheme. As part of that scheme, minor forest produce is developed as well as capacity building and skill training is given to the tribals.
Okay, do you know that day before yesterday, Chief Minister already released?
Yes, sir. Encyclopedia for
Okay,
tribals.
so
Yes.
what are the steps taken by government of Odisha for the tribes?
Sir, government of Odisha, particularly like Western Odisha Development Council is there to develop the Western Odisha, and majority of the tribal concentration is there. So care is taken, and so coming to tribal women also, like Shakti program to develop their SHGs have been there. And sir, apart from that, many indirect facilities have been provided by the Odisha government, like securing their interests and Adarsh Vidyalaya to make them more educated and develop their capabilities. So I'd say that Odisha government is doing a great work for increasing the tribal standards.
What is the package in the Oracle?
Sir, it's 32 lakh per annum.
You are likely to get a definite question on this score because they will ask you what is the basic of OS?
Sir, it's
Not even get the half of that.
Yeah, this question actually yesterday Satyajit sir asked some one person in the Coal India. He is getting more than 1 lakh, and here you will get 40% less salary than. So how will you manage? So really you are interested to join civil service, or why you want to leave the job? You have a like very good package.
Actually, this question was put to me also. When I joined, at that time I was in RRL. I was getting around in the year 86.
Okay.
86. At that time I was getting 400 more than OS. So the chairman had categorically asked me this question. What is your basic? I told 1640. What is the basic of OS? 1350. Then why are you interested to join in this organization where you will get lesser?
Yeah, what
That's
is,
why I am asking you. The package, you are getting 30 lakhs. 30 lakhs per
30,
annum.
yes.
In OS, how much you will get?
Sir, it's per month around 54,000.
60,000 say.
Yes.
Also, you will see the basic of OS. How much you will get now? You will join as a class 1 officer, but there is a hell of a difference. So far, if financial aspect is concerned, then what is the intention? What is your intention? Here so much interested to join in civil service. What will be your reply?
Sir, I would say that there are certain things which go beyond money. Money is not the measure or the parameter to value other things. There are some things which carry value superior to money, and that is the service to mankind. Sir, like our Vivekananda has said, service to mankind is service to God, and I truly value it. And sir, I believe that if my knowledge, whatever I have acquired, if that is utilized for the development of the society, for the betterment of my people, then sir, that will be the biggest contentment which I have. Sir, so that will be my intention.
LIPSA, these things look good when it is put somewhere as quotation and look good on books. When you are posted in an interior place after getting selected, when you will be running offices to offices for transfer to a good place like Cuttack, Bhubaneswar and all, then I would like to hear this same quotation from you again.
Sir, there will be difficulties in everything which we pursue.
And specifically when you get half the salary and start managing with that kind of salary, then we will see whether the same mentality continues or not.
Yes, sir, I'll try my best to keep my spirit alive with the spirit which for which I have thought to join civil services. Definitely I'll try to endure that. And sir, it is rightly said that we cannot cross the ocean if we fear to lose the sight of the shore. Sir, so there are some difficulties which will come, but we should be ready to face it. And sir, when it is like where we can see the direct end user impact of what we are doing, then I think that there is no much there is no better thing than that. So right now where I am working, like I am I'm writing some program, I'm not able to see its end user program, end user effect. I'm not knowing that what value or what output it is giving to the common man. But here, when like with my 2x2 signature, if I am able to give land to a landless, then that will give me, sir, enough contentment, and lesser money or traveling here and there. I think they are far less as compared to the contentment which I'll get.
So direct service to people will give you more satisfaction. That is what you are saying?
Yes, sir.
What are the things you plan to do for your place of posting, wherever you are placed?
Sir, I'll majorly focus on two things. So first is I'll focus on tribals. Since tribals constitute a majority of the population of Odisha, and Odisha has the highest number of PVTGs. So a primary focus will be the development of tribals. So, and second focus will be the development of women, because I feel that somewhere women are lagging.
One interesting thing, I will interrupt here. Last 30-40 years, everybody in the interview panel has been saying this, that they would be developing tribal people and all, they would be contributing in this area, but not significant development has been observed. And are you the next candidate like that? And what happens after getting selected? People forget their main ambition or what?
Sir, I would rather say that this is a chain network and this is a connected system. For something remarkable to happen in the ground, it requires a series of pre-steps which needs to be taken. Sir, so preparatory phase has to begin means much earlier, and then only we can expect to see the results. Sir, whoever has the correct intention to contribute towards the society, definitely they will be working towards it, and I am hopeful that it will definitely yield results in the coming future. Sir, so sir, preparation phase has to begin a bit earlier, and I think that is they're contributing towards it.
Okay, LIPSA, you have mentioned like extempo, okay, like debate and extempore speaking. So India at 75.
Okay, sir.
So tell me something India at 75 in 2 minutes.
So definitely. Sir, when India got independence in 1947, we began as a small child. The world was laughing at us that how will we survive as a democracy, because we were a multifaceted country with so many religions, creeds, languages existing. So, but still India has travelled a lot. It has crossed all the boundaries. It has proved to the entire world that India has survived, and it will continue to become the Vishwa Guru of the world. And today, as we stand, we see that India is the largest democracy of the world, and it is going to become the most populated country in the next year, as directed by the UN World Prospects Report. Apart from that, we are the fifth largest economy with nominal GDP at $6 trillion, and sir, apart from that, with other several indicators, for example, we are leading now as the security provider in the Indian Ocean through Sagar schemes, and also we are involving other countries towards better development of the environment. For example, our Prime Minister has launched One Sun, One Grid, One World initiative, which is a pioneering initiative of India towards the renewable energy. This shows that India has not only become a mere recipient of the benefits, rather India is contributing actively and mobilizing other countries towards the path of development. Sir, apart from that, if we take a look towards in the interior of India, if we bring our lens towards the interior to within India, we can see that we have achieved an inclusive growth where several sections of the society are now contributing. Sir, if we take a look at the tribals, they have developed a lot. Now the president of a country is a tribal woman. This shows that there is no backward section in our country. The most vulnerable section whom we considered to be a woman and a tribal, is now the head of a country. Sir, if we consider that like the women development, India already had a women prime minister way back, but currently, sir, even developed countries like USA have failed to have a women president till now. Sir, coming to other things, for example, science and technology, the world was laughing at ISRO when in 1969 a rocket was being carried on a cart, but now ISRO is it is leading the astronomical sector with many projects, for example Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3, and as well as several other missions which are really remarkable. Sir, I believe that all these achievements have really proved that India has progressed a lot, and as our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India is a team of 130 crore people where each step is equivalent to 130 crore steps. So India will really progress a lot, and I am hopeful towards it. Thank you.
Whatever you are telling from the academic point of view, it is nice. It is quite enticing to listen. But from the practical point of view, when you are telling that your fundamental objective is to serve the people and specifically the tribal areas of the society, at that time you are prepared to be posted in Malkanagiri. At that time your husband will remain in Bhubaneswar. You will be there. From my experience I am telling also. It is better, it is quite interesting to tell, to win the heart of others by telling that I have cherished a strong desire from the very beginning of my career to serve for the people and to see that their integral development will take place. These are very high sounding words which are practically not possible. Number one. You will face such type of counters. I am telling, I am countering you. You will reply me. Second. Do you not think that since last 5 to 10 years, much more human empowerment have already taken place, because of which a main commission, Purush commission, is being demanded by Mr. Bemokesh Tripathi. Have you heard it? One Purusha commission.
Sir, I have heard it, but I am not exactly able to recall it.
What was the necessity of a Purush commission?
So because
From common sense.
So because they are saying that
There is Mahila commission.
yes, so similarly they are claiming for Purush commission.
Why?
So they are saying that women are getting the rights, their demands through the Mahila commission, and the like men are getting subjugated. To compensate it, a Purush commission has to be there.
Any other reason?
Sir, I think that is the most reason, and they say that this is an equality.
There are so many women in this country also who are exploiting their husband, torturing their husbands psychologically, physically, and the husbands are unable to cry like the ladies. This question was put to somebody else. I am telling you. Okay. Practically, whenever any sort of excruciating pain is going on inside a lady or inside a gents, the lady immediately shed tears. But the gents silently tears, silently cries. So
okay, so I'll have one question. Have you heard about green finance recently in news?
Yes,
What
sir.
is that?
Sir, green finance is the finance which gives priority to environment as well as green energy technologies along with the profit and loss objectives of the general economy.
Okay, so recently actually some group actually challenged the EWS. Government have given 10% reservation for EWS, and Supreme Court actually examined the validity. What is your thought on this?
Sir, economical weaker sections, government has given 10% reservation to them. They are those sections of the people which had got deprived from the reservation facility, particularly the poor people from the upper caste region. Sir, so they definitely deserve to be placed in the legitimacy of the reservation because they were initially deprived, although they were a strong contender to it. Though the people who are poor and those who are not getting facilities, only because they belong to upper caste, they should not have been left behind. So that was the main ideology of the government for imparting 10% EWS.
Okay, so recently our Prime Minister actually visited SCO. So what are the actually outcome of SCO? What are India's stand in SCO?
Sir, SCO, I would say that it is rather a very unique organization where India stands with all other major economies of the world. For example, China, Russia, as well as India has all its neighbors with whom not so good relations have been there. For example, Pakistan. So when India sees SCO as an organization, it has to see it in terms of varied fields, varied dimensions. And as and when PM Modi visited SCO, so his main intention was that to stabilize the relations across all the countries, the members of the SCO, keeping in mind some of the threshold points. For example, stability in Afghanistan and how it is going to impact India, and other ongoing scenarios, for example, Russia-Ukraine war, and how can we as a participant of this global economy contribute towards it in cooperation with others.
Okay, so in last 2 days, 2 to 3 days, actually, our External Affairs Minister also visited UN General Assembly, India demanding for the permanent membership of UN Security Council. So, on what ground India demanding the permanent membership of UN Security?
Sure, sir. So the primary ground is that India is the largest democracy of the world. The second ground is that India is going to become the most populated country of the world in 2023. So it definitely stands a point there. And the third reason is that India is the fifth largest economy of the world. So it also actively contributes to the world economy. The fourth point is that India is a diverse country which holds like multiple religions, multiple castes, multiple creeds together. And the fifth point is that India is not only an passive recipient of the world benefits as well as it is the active contributor towards it, which we can see from the Sagar initiative, where it is giving security to the small island nations. And the sixth point is that India is also facilitating the development of other countries, for example, vaccine diplomacy during COVID. So these all are the primary reasons.
Even if India possesses all sorts of qualities, why India could not be permanent member of Security Council?
Sir, I would rather say there have been certain glitches in the world, like in the world pandemonium.
Why India could not be a permanent member in Security Council?
Sir, because the countries which were aligned towards British or USA during the Second World War, they were given majority in the P5 countries.
Now, who is blocking actually India's membership?
That is the reply.
Sir, sir, okay, sir, sir, China.
When India is claiming to be a permanent member, at that time who
Sir,
who used the veto power?
Sir, China used the veto.
Why? That is the main crux. Why China is deliberately, intentionally, categorically not interested that India should be a permanent member in Security Council?
So
this is the real question.
So because China is seeing India as a major competent in the South Asian region as a superpower.
Then what are the fundamental objective of the Security Council?
Sir, it was to provide security to all the countries and to guide all the countries in the world in a better path.
In order to take a unanimous decision on any international matter, unanimity amongst these 5 countries are highly indispensable. Any deviation by a single country, any disagreement by a single country will stand as a detrimental for taking any unanimous decision by the Security Council. This is the reason. So tell what is the preamble?
Sir, I'll read the text of the preamble. India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic.
You utter the preamble.
We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Socialist.
Socialist or socialistic?
Sir, sovereign, socialist.
Socialist.
Yes, socialist. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and and to secure to all its citizens
and to secure its
citizens justice, social, economic, political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity and assuring the dignity of the individual. To give ourselves this constitution on 26th day of November 1949.
What is Platonic justice?
Sir, Platonic justice says that, sir, Platonic justice, sir, I have forgotten the
If
concept.
you have understood what is Platonic justice, can you explain me in Odia?
Sir, I'll try in English, sir.
No, I know you cannot explain English. If you have understood, if you have properly understood, even you cannot explain it in Odia. Because nowhere it is given clarity, excepting in post-graduation. You must have read Platonic concept of justice,
Yes, sir.
Platonic concept of ideal state,
Yes,
Platonic
sir.
concept of education,
Yes, sir.
Platonic state of communism of wives,
Yes, yes, sir.
communism of wives.
Yes, sir.
Above all, Platonic concept of justice.
Yes,
That is
sir.
the cream point.
Yes, sir.
You tell in Odia, no English. You tell in Odia, explain me in Odia. न्याय माने कौन? प्लाटो कौन कहले जे न्याय अर्थ ए
सर जस्टिस माने होची कि जे राजा हब जे फिलोसोफर किंग प्लेटो को हिसाब रे से गोटे बहुत ही आइडियल पर्सन ही थिबो.
सर आइडियल स्टेट हे गला. दे अडॉप्ट द आइडियल स्टेट उडबे फिलोसोफर किंग. एटा तो पढाला आइडियल स्टेट.
सर आइडियल स्टेट गोटे कंपोनेंट थ्योरी ऑफ जस्टिस रो. तो सर से कहिथिले कि जे आइडियल पर्सन हबो से मेंटेन करिवो माने लाइक इक्वालिटी अमंग ऑल द पीपल.
जहा करूछ तमे जोडा करूछ सेही लाइन रे पूरा टॉप रे.
सोसाइटी रे मु तुमको क्लियरली कर दो ओडिया रे तुम इंग्लिश रे एक्सप्लेन करते. सोसाइटी रे जी जो स्पेस रे जी जो पोजीशन रे रही थांतु ना काहे की जदी जने इवन घास कटाली हो कि ये हमर जे रिकॉर्डिंग करछु हो कि जे फोटोग्राफी करछु हो कि जे साइकिल मैकेनिक करछु हो कि डॉक्टर हो कि इंजीनियर हो कि ओएस हो कि आईएएस हो कि लेखक हो कि जे हो जे जो फील्ड रे अछंती जदी सेही फील्ड रे से एक्सेल करि परबे एक्सेल करिवे दैट इज कॉल्ड प्लानिंग.
सो एनीवेयर ए कांसेप्ट हमर फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी रे अछि.
हाँ सर, टू डेवलप इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ आर्टिकल 38.
नहीं हमर फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी साइंटिफिक टेम्पर आवडला
आर्टिकल 51A
इन द
strive towards excellence in all the fields.
साइंटिफिक टेम्पर टा होची 51A रे.
हां फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी रे
सेटा फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी तार ऑब्जेक्टिव कोन?
Sir, fundamental duty, the duties of the citizens towards the country.
Fundamental duty. I am asking you what is 51A?
Sir, fundamental duty.
Fundamental duty रो को पार्टटा से गोटे पढाई ना मतलब लिखाई छी fundamental 51A एया कहूची.
Sir, to strive towards excellence, sir, सेटा पचाचंती. माने what is the objective of fundamental duty?
नहीं नहीं बर्तन छाड़ो से सेपट बुझबे. बर्तन तोर कांसेप्ट ऑफ जस्टिस बुझलो प्लाटो कोन कहले?
Yes, sir.
प्लाटो कांसेप्ट ऑफ जस्टिस बुझलो?
Yes, sir.
बर्तन आसी जाय ठीक. What are means and ends?
Sir, means are the mediums which are employed to achieve a particular goal, and end is the achieving of that particular goal.
Whether both ends and means should be good.
Yes, sir, definitely. Both should be good as according to the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi. Acha. Who told that our end should be good? We may adopt any means to achieve the goal, to achieve the end.
Yes, sir.
To arrive at the goal. Who told this?
Sir, they were told by Machiavelli as well as Kautilya, sir, Chanakya.
And?
Sir, sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall. Okay, Hobbes.
Then?
Hobbes, sir.
Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund Freud.
During independence struggle, what was our goal? How to achieve independence?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What Mahatma Gandhi told? We should adopt the means of truth and nonviolence to achieve Indian independence.
Sure, sir.
But who objected Mahatma Gandhi? Who told, no, you give me blood, I will give you independence.
Sir, Netaji Subhash
Subhash
Chandra
Bose. Who are the other members of Netaji Subhash Bose who are told, who are advocated, no, we cannot agree with Mahatma Gandhi. It will take hundreds of years. So we have to adopt any means to achieve the independence because the end is good. We may adopt any means to achieve the end.
Yes,
Who are the other persons who are supported Subhash Bose, who are objected Mahatma Gandhi?
Sir, the persons who had objected Gandhian ideology were Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, and also we have Rash Bihari Bose and other eminent personalities like Sucheta Kripalini and the honorable personality of Sir Biju Patnaik, the honorable personality of Odisha. Sir, so they all were against this philosophy and had supported the Netaji sir.
Extremists.
Okay, so Lipsa, you have.
What is dialectics?
Sir, dialectics is the conversation between two people to arrive at a particular conclusion.
You will definitely be selected. Be sure of that. I am telling you. I am not eulogizing you. I am not making any psychophancy. Okay? Your presentation style is superb. Your knowledge is definitely fantastic. You have sufficient guts to face any sort of adverse situation, even if somebody will counter you. But so far political science aspect is concerned, whenever you will face any sort of questions from one of the members, at that time if you know completely, correctly, you tell it. Supposing you do not know, you simply tell.
Sir, I'll revise. So sorry sir, I'll revise these concepts. Actually, I had written UPSC mains test now and my
I know that.
optional was anthropology sir. So I am little bit off touch of the political thinker part sir. So I'll definitely revise it.
Plato Aristotle. Plato Aristotle latest interpreter came. Who is the latest interpreter of Plato and Aristotle?
Sir, John Rawls.
Ernest Barker.
Okay sir.
Machiavelli.
So sorry sir, I don't know.
W.D. Jones and Allen.
Okay.
Hobbes Rousseau.
Sir, I'm not aware.
Macpherson. मतलब Macpherson सुनिए. Macpherson. हमरा पढ़ा जाए सो latest interpreter. Macpherson और Karl Marx. Karl Marx latest interpreter systematic. जे कहते half of the world worship Karl Marx like a god. Half of the world condemn him like anything. But it is an irony of history that nobody can ignore him. It is Karl Marx ଉପରେ କହିଥିଲେ କି systematic. ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ କାହାର କ'ଣ ଫ୍ଲାଭର କାହାର କ'ଣ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ତମେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ୟଙ୍ଗ ଆଷ୍ଟ୍ରୋନଟ୍ ଟ୍ୟାଲେଣ୍ଟ ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ ପାଇଥିଲ
Yes sir.
ମାନେ ତୁ ପ୍ଲାନେଟୋରିୟମ
Yes sir.
କୋଉ ମସିହାରେ
Sir, I think 2013, 2000.
what is the objective of IAS?
Young astronomer talents, sir, to inspire the young astronomers to contribute and develop scientific temper within them.
Second,
Sir,
this is one of the objectives. Second objective,
so second objective is that to make them familiar about the recent scientific developments, like we had got a chance to visit ISRO and the eminent scientists.
no.
Sir, to bring new ideas together so that
Do you know who is conducting this program?
Sir, Tata Steel.
Tata State in association with
Sir, Department of Science.
Director of Planetarium.
Okay sir, yes.
Tata Steel in association with I was director of Planetarium for 4 years.
Okay
Tata
sir.
Steel in association with director of Planetarium conducts this program. The fundamental objective of IATS program, IATS means Young Astronomers Talent Search.
Yes
What
sir.
is the basic objective? The objective is most of the youngsters nowadays, they prefer to be IAS officers, to be IPS officers, to be audit level professors. The objective of IATS is to develop some scientific flavor, astronomical flavor in their mind so that they will be scientists. What is the necessity of sending all these students, 20 students, best 20 students to the ISRO, either Ahmedabad or Bangalore? What is the intention? Because you will interact with scientists, you will see various objects, various satellites, you will see our space development, astronomy, astrophysics, space science. This is the objective. Not that you will have scientific temper, not that you will have scientific reasoning. You will have some sort of scientific bent of mind. This is one of the objectives of arts, but this is not the major objective. The major objective is nowadays most of the students, brilliant students of this country, are in search of getting IAS.
Yes, sir.
How we will instill a sense of encouragement amongst their minds, in their minds, to be a scientist. This is the objective.
Okay, sir.
The basic objective of a planetarium is to popularize science in general and astronomy, astrophysics, space science in particular. But the fundamental objective of arts is to generate interest in the minds of the brilliant students to be scientists, because those scientists will be the fortune bearers for our country.
Yes, sir. Sir, when were you the director of
I
planetarium?
was from 16 to 20.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So she was also represented India in Poland
Yes,
in the
sir.
international.
Both way.
Sir, in the National Science Seminar, I was,
Subject?
sir, chemistry for human welfare.
Chemistry for human welfare.
Yes.
Okay, nice. She is a brilliant girl.
also-
Undoubtedly, you will get, there is nothing. ଆଉ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ପିଲା?
ସେ ଜଣେ ଅଛି ସେ ବହୁତ ବେଳୁ ୱେଟ୍ କରିଛି
ତ
15
ଛାଡ଼ି ବିଦା
ମିନିଟ୍।
କରିଦିଅ।
ଓକେ
ଡାକିଦିଅ ତାପରେ ଯିବା ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚ।
ହଁ ତ ସାର୍ ଭୋକ ବି ଲାଗିଲା
କିଛି ଭୋକ ଫୋକ ନାହିଁ। ସାଧା ଅଛି।
ସାର୍ ସାଙ୍ଗ ପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ସେ
କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
ତ
ଆମର
ସାର୍ ଓଭରଅଲ୍ ଆପଣ
ଏଇଟା
ଫିଡବ୍ୟାକ୍ ସାର୍
overall
ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଫିଡବ୍ୟାକ୍ ସାର୍ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ
ଫିଡବ୍ୟାକ୍ ତମର ବେଷ୍ଟ।
ସାର୍ ସିଏ ଆମର ଅଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଟପର ସାର୍ ମାନେ
କୋଉଥିର?
ମାନେ
Class
CBSE ର
CBSE ର।
ପ୍ରାଇମ୍ ମିନିଷ୍ଟରଙ୍କ ଯୋଉ ଇନଭିଟେସନ୍ ବି